Hello, I'm Alexander Automa, and I will be discussing starter fertilizers in corn. Starter fertilizers are small amounts of key nutrients, usually nitrogen and phosphorus, placed in close proximity to a seed during planting to potentially increase early growth in corn. Starter fertilizers are used to overcome early slow root growth by meeting early seedling demands. Starter fertilizers are most commonly used in moist soil and cool temperatures that can lead to slower seedling growth, slower root development, reduced nutrient uptake, and a reduced rate of microbial activity. A benefit of starter fertilizer near the seed is that it can lead to increased early growth in corn. Early growth in corn may in turn lead to larger plants, greater uniformity, earlier flowering, pollination before heat stress occurs, improved water use efficiency, improved yield potential in years with a late spring frost, quicker canopy closure, and reduced weed development. Nitrogen is the most limiting element in corn production and can be a beneficial part of starter fertilizer. Nitrogen is highly mobile in the soil, therefore it can be easily lost to leaching if soil nitrogen availability is not synchronized with crop uptake. Applying nitrogen as part of a starter fertilizer program and in split applications can decrease losses to the environment by leaching and denitrification. Since phosphorus may often have limited movement in the soil profile, the close placement of starter fertilizer to the seed is ideal for phosphorus applications and may help in plant uptake of the nutrient. There are two different placement methods for starter fertilizer. The 2x2 band is the most common method, in which the fertilizer is placed in the soil 2 inches to the side and 2 inches below the kernel at planting. The other is the in-furrow or pop-up placement method, in which the starter fertilizer is placed directly in the furrow close to the seed. To incorporate the use of starter fertilizer into your farming operation, you will need the correct equipment. Both placement methods require a tank and skid to hold the fertilizer and brackets specific to your planter to secure them. Also required will be one pump for 4 to 12 row planters and two pumps for 16 to 48 row planters. There will also need to be a PVC pipe manifold as the distribution component to ensure equal amounts of product are provided to each row. Quick connect couplers, 3/4 inch and 1/4 inch hose, two sets of filters with 50 and 80 mesh screens, and the correct orifices corresponding to the desired gallons per acre you intend to apply. Other components to be included are a 60-pound stainless steel gauge, 5-pound check valves for each line, wiring harnesses, a run-hold switch, and a manual rate controller. For the 2x2 band placement, 2x2 liquid fertilizer discs and tubes will need to be mounted to the planter. For the in-row placement, in-furrow fertilizer fittings and tubes will need to be equipped to the planter. The advantage of the 2x2 placement method is that there is a reduced possibility for fertilizer injury. The disadvantage is the additional investment to equip planters, and the application process can slow down the planting process. Some advantages of in-furrow placement are that it is practical and economical for corn growers who use in-furrow equipment for insecticide and fungicide applications, and the equipment cost is less. Some disadvantages are the possibility of salt injury to the seed, and that low salt fertilizers are more costly. In closing, remember that application rates should be adjusted based on soil test results. For further information, contact your local University of Missouri Extension agent or research specialist.
Created using Powtoon.